welcome to my channel, Elements of Tarot. My name is Aldana, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a mini haul. I have been on a Marseille Tarocchi kick lately, and these 3 decks all recently came in, so I thought it would be fun to kind of go through them. The first deck I'm going to talk about is the new classic Tarocchi by Mr. Freiborg. It's published by Arcantum, but the U is a V.com. This is the first edition, and it says Tarocchi by Mr. Freiborg is a classic 78 tarot deck consisting of 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana cards. So this deck is interesting. It caught my eye right away. First of all, it comes in a beautiful sturdy tuck box with embossed paper. It doesn't have any kind of sheen on it or anything. It's very paper-like, but it does have a nice texture on all 4 sides. It did not come with a guidebook. And of course, I didn't bring my usual Rider-Waite-Smith card for size purposes, but this is very much standard tarot size. You know what? Hang on, I'm going to go grab that. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, it's almost exact. The corners are rounded, which is unusual for a Marseille. These are the beautiful backs. I absolutely love these. Just this soft blue. That's one thing that definitely drew me to this deck are the colors. They're kind of soft and pastel-y, and the pips are so delicately and beautifully illustrated. I just fell in love. Like the pentacles are just next level. Okay, so since we're doing 3 decks today, I'm going to go kind of quickly. So we'll start with the Fool. Here, I think I'll do this. So it's less of my hands in the view and more of the cards. So one thing that's interesting about this deck is that all of the humanoid figures look like skeletons or cadavers. They're not bony. They have flesh, but all of their faces are kind of macabre, as if they're in some sort of state of decay, which, you know, wouldn't be my first choice, but somehow paired with the gorgeous art style of Mr. Freiborg, it works. It's not off-putting. It's kind of hauntingly beautiful, actually. So here we have the La Papessa. So all of the words are in Italian, obviously, because this is a Tarocchi deck. So here's our Empress. Our Emperor. I wonder if this helps bring it up a little bit. Il Papa. Gli Amanti, lovers. Il Caro. Justice. The Hermit. Very unusual. No lantern. And he's on crutches. Here's the Wheel. Strength. The Hanged Man. Again, the colors are just so beautiful in this deck. Light pinks and purples and blues. Look at this, the lavender clouds for death. It's just stunning. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. The long hair makes me giggle. I don't know. It's just funny. It's like he's posing. I don't know. It's funny. There's a sense of humor in the deck, too. Justice. And the World. So now is our minor arcana. We're going to start with the wands. These are exquisite. So there are some cards that are more illustrated, like these in the beginning here. And then we'll also see more kind of traditional Marseille layouts with the swords and cups and pentacles. You'll see. Actually, no, the cups are also quite illustrated. So there's like hints of Rider-Waite-Smith. Like here we have the laurel wreath. Look how beautiful. They're all different. This is more traditional. This is also very Rider-Waite-Smith. And then we have the Page, Knight, Queen, King. Here are the cups. So the new numbers are not Roman, which makes it super easy to put them in order like I did for this video. Just, aren't they beautiful? Look at the roses. The details, again, are just so beautiful. They're very delicate. Here we have our 5, 6, 7, again, very Rider-Waite-Smith, as is this. Such an interesting combination of the different systems. Page. The knights tend to be like centaurish. They have human tops and then animal bottoms. There's the Queen of Cups. Just look at her gown. So beautiful. And the King. I love this Ace of Swords. 2. 3. 4. So again, even if these are more pippy, there are definite nods to Rider-Waite-Smith. So this might be a good introduction to a Marseille type deck for you. 6. But not on every card, as you can see. This is a little more traditional with the layout. Traditional Marseille. 8. 9. 'I like how the ribbons almost look like blood dripping down, because this is the anxiety card. And 10. I think I need to speed this up a little bit, guys. We have 3 to go through. Okay, so here's the Knight. Oops. Page. Knight. Queen. And King. And my favorite suit, the Pentacles. Ace. 2. 3. Ugh, it's just so pretty. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. And King. Okay, so that was number 1, the new classic Tarocchi by Mr. Freiburg. All right, the second one, let's do the second Tarocchi. So this is Tarocchi 23 by Gergely Bagaméri. Hope I'm saying that correctly. These are all independently published, I should mention. I will put the purchase information in my description below. The last deck, I'm not sure if it's still available. I was able to purchase a seconds copy, so that one might be harder to find, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so this is the tuck box. These are the backs. These are also pretty close to standard. Yeah, just a bit thinner, narrower. And the corners are pointed. I was considering maybe trimming them, like rounding them, but they're so close to the border that I'm nervous about doing that. So I'll probably just keep it as is. So it comes with a title card. Again, no guidebook. And there are no numbers or titles on any of the cards, which, I don't know, I kind of like it, actually. There isn't really room because all of the views are kind of zoomed in. So I wouldn't even know where they would put any numbers or titles. So that's our Fool. the Magician. I love the colors in this deck. I love the perspective. And I absolutely love the facial expressions. They have such personality. So here we have our High Priestess. Our Empress. Our Emperor. I love the purple and the pink. Great. Not wholly traditional colors. The Emperor and the Hierophant. Yikes. Have a similar look. They almost look like the same person. So that's interesting. Here we have the Chariot. The Lovers. Justice. I love that deep purple. Here's our Hermit. The Wheel. Strength. Look at the expression on the Hangman with the flowy hair. It's great. Death is rocking it. Temperance. The cardstock is a smooth matte. Devil. The Tower. I love the star, moon, and sun. Beautiful. Judgment. And the World. Okay, so the pips are very traditional. There's not much to look at, but the quartz I want to spend a little more time on. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, talk about personality. These guys have great hairdressers. Here we have our Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Here are Cups, Ace, 2, Budapest, Napoli, 23, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's our Page of Cups, Knight, Queen, she looks tired, and King, our swords are here, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. And the pentacles, ace, 2, that's the creator's name, Tarocchi 23, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. Okay, that was number 2, Tarocchi 23. And our last deck is a deck from a gentleman in England named Ian Cumpstey. This is a little Marseille deck called the Great Parade. This deck, as I said, I believe most of the print run is gone, but he did, I can't remember where I saw it, I think on the website, which again I'll put in the description, mentioned that he had some of the seconds decks, and these all had minor imperfections either on the box or on the cards themselves with little ink smudges or something like that. So you can tell it's a second because he marked them. So here, and then again on the Ace of Cups, there's like a little matching mark. And, you know, looking more closely, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are little black specks of ink on the card. So that might be the flaw, because honestly, I didn't see any other imperfections anywhere else. So that might be it, and I'm fine with that. The price of the deck was also reduced as a second, so I'm like, yes, thank you, I'll take it. Okay, this also came in a very simple tuck box. I guess the deck was created between 21 and 22. Oh, and there's another marking that it's a second. Okay. So, the Great Parade tarot cards. These are the backs. Oh, and I should say these are much smaller than my other two decks, which were pretty close to standard. The Tarocchi 23 was thinner, but this is quite a bit shorter. So these might be bridge size, I'm guessing. Okay. It came with a little handwritten thank you card from Ian. There's the website, www.northerndisplayers.co.uk. And this was interesting. So he includes the traditional order of a Marseille deck, and also, I guess, the Tarocchi, the Bologna order. But the names on some of these are different than what I'm used to. So, for example, the Hermit is Time. The Hangman is Downfall. The Tower is Lightning. So I don't know, that's really kind of neat to have. I'd never seen this before. But also what's helpful, because the trumps, none of the cards, hang on. Yeah, I don't think any of the cards have numbers. So like the Tarocchi 23, there are no titles or numbers on the cards. So we have our Fool, the Magician. This also has that kind of zoomed in view a little bit. The Popess. This one is more traditional with the colors. I get a very sweet vibe from this deck. I don't know how to explain it. I just really, their facial expressions, it's just kind of cute and sweet. The Lovers. The Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. The Wheel. Strength or Fortitude. The Hangman. I like this Death card. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And I love this World card. It's so sweet. Okay, now we have our pips. So these are the wands, Ace, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they do stick together. These are super matte. So I've been working them a little bit, like kind of rubbing each side, but they do stick a little bit. They're not rose petal. But they're still very matte. 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. There's that seconds. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, King, Ace of Swords, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, King, and our last suit, the Pentacles, so cute. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. All right, so that was number 3 of 3. So to remind you, we had the new classic Tarocchi by Mr. Freiborg, Tarocchi 23 by Gergely, Bagaméri, and the Great Parade by Ian Cumpstey, Marseille. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I really enjoy making these videos and being with all of you. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Have a great day.